provide much-needed care to families in the South Florida area. Give us a call at 561-967-6500. From our experienced physicians to the most advanced treatment options to our state-of-the-art facilities and excellent support staff, the Orthopedic Center of Palm Beach County is committed to providing you with the very best care. Call us at 561-967-6500 or find us at www.ocpbc.com. Walsh Trading Inc. is located in the historic Chicago Financial District. Walsh specializes in building long-term relationships that assist you in your asset management needs. Given the long-standing bull market in equities, now may be an excellent time to look for uncorrelated opportunities in the futures markets. Let Walsh Trading offer you a free, no-obligation assessment that may prove fruitful in 2017. Walsh would remind our listeners that investments in futures contracts bear the risk of loss and may not be suitable for all investors. Be sure to review your financial situation before investing with Walsh Trading Inc. info@walshtrading.com. Call 1-800-993-5449. The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Are you kidding me? Who told you that?
It's a known fact.
No. Incorrect. Incorrect. You are absolutely incorrect.
Everybody knows at school.
There's always three sides to a story: his, hers, and the truth. Welcome to He Said, She Said, South Florida Style, starring Amy Schreibman and Mike Almudacy.
Typical caveman response.
Logic versus illogic.
Yes, and apparently I am the only one with logic in the room.
My wife tells me that all the time.
Exactly.
Listen to learn more about what he said and about what she said.
How does Noah deal with this?
He deals with it very well because I am in charge.
Understood.
As most women are.
Not in my household.
Oh, please, please stop it now.
No, Abby's in charge.
You're damn right she's in charge.
When she's home with the kids.
And maybe, just maybe, you can pick a side. And now, here's Dr. Amy Schreibman and Mike Almudacy with our show.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to He Said, She Said. I am Amy Schreibman, and this is my substitute co-host, but also a she. Tell them who you are.
I'm Abby Almudacy.
This is Mike's wife. This is the famous Ab.
His
this
better
is my
half.
Abby. Yes, absolutely his better half. Definitely. Is Mike on the line? Michael, are you on the line?
She is definitely my better half.
And don't ever forget it.
There's no doubt about it.
Now he's nice because you're here.
Right.
Please. So what's cooking? Mike's in the DR working. The Dominican Republic. Yeah, it's a life.
We hope working.
We hope he's working. That's right, Abby. We hope
the
he's
beach?
working. So what's cooking
I
in
have
the
been working.
DR?
I've been working all day in my project and having a good time. And it was a warm, sunny day here in the tropics, and now I'm smoking my 6x60. So,
Well, let me just say one thing to you. Don't think you're getting us jealous because we live in paradise too, you know. So there you go.
I know. I saw you last week. I was next to you last week at the Boca Resort, and I think you were really enjoying yourself. You were
I did. I had a fat, and I was there again on Sunday. Yes, bad mother. I left my
288?
sick children, but I just went for a little while to do the car show. I wish you guys would have come. It was so nice, and a
course,
big
we would
shout
love
out
that,
to the Boca Voice, Peter Gary and Lori Ann Riolo. So nice, so accommodating. The whole staff and Michelle and Kevin and Ben and John and Brielle, so nice to us, just so nice to us. But next year we'll go, and
I would love- my
It
kids would
sounds
love to
great.
go.
I saw your post on Facebook. It looked fantastic.
I was so torn. Which Italian car should I have taken home? It was awesome. Of course, the Italian
were you
cars
drinking
were
any of
the
those,
nicest cars. Just saying.
Were you drinking any of those special drinks?
I didn't drink a drop. I had to go home and take care of my children. Not a drop. I tell you, I only drink when I'm around you. What kind of that should tell you something.
I bring out the best of everybody.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, Michael and I were talking today. We do a little chat when he's here. We chat in person. But I have to say, Michael, I'm very impressed with the pre-show discussion today. And
Yeah, what part impressed
well,
you?
no, I have to say,
Conversation
I
or
love the question
elopement?
in lieu of the Valentine holiday, which I find a little gauche.
Which he will be missing, by the way.
Yeah, but it's okay because every day should be
He's with his
Valentine.
Dominican family.
He is. He's with his other wife. You have three wives, you know. Three. You have three
Well, I'm
wives.
part Mormon.
Me,
Abby doesn't know that. I'm part
Abby, the
Mormon.
legal wife, me, the work wife, and then the DR chick. But that's a whole
She
other
doesn't
story
count.
for another. She doesn't count. She doesn't count. But I seriously, I would like to know. We were talking about different topics that we want to talk about, and in lieu of Valentine's Day, I would like to know what we were talking, and we wound up saying that. What exactly do you miss about your relationship with your mate before life got in the way?
Are you asking me or are you asking
I'll
Abby? I
ask
think
anybody
Abby
who
has
wants
the
to
lead.
answer. Call
Abby-
in
Abby should
1-888-565-1470. Tell us what you think. But I would like to know what do you miss?
Spontaneity.
Me too.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be planned.
Yeah, I think with kids, they're a blessing, but they really suck some of the life out of us.
They are the best
and-
thing that ruins your life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's no spontaneity. Being able to jump out of the house and go anywhere at the spur of the moment together, to run around the house
Exactly.
naked.
I love that.
Yeah.
I still do that. No, well, I do. But
Obviously, Abby's thinking of some other previous relationship because I've never seen her run around the house naked.
stop it. I know
Okay,
Abby
well, yeah, I
runs
don't
around.
normally not run around the house naked.
I
but-
do. I do.
Is that
Still
the blue
now.
boy when I'm gone?
Well, that's
with
my
her,
other
well, with her
boyfriend.
other
That's-
boyfriend.
exactly.
Just like, she's got to get busy too. Well, you have
When
other.
the cat's away,
What do you
right.
miss?
Wait a
From a
minute.
guy's point of view, what do you miss?
No, I miss the spontaneity and the spontaneity. I think that's a perfect answer because you can just let loose and you don't have to worry about everybody has life is complicated enough, right? And kids are wonderful. The kids are the best thing of life.
What are you drinking there?
They- Huh?
What
No,
are you
but
drinking
but
there?
I'm not drinking anything. Actually, I'm just smoking my 6x60. But no, I will have a drink in a minute or two just to celebrate your your festivities last week in room 228. But anyway,
I'm never going to live that
no,
down, obviously.
Think about this. Life for everyone is complicated. You have your job, you have your responsibilities, and your spouse has their job and their responsibilities, and that's a full plate right there. But then when kids come involved, and especially when we have three boys, wonderful boys, but each one has their own personality, each one has their own needs and wants and desires and responsibilities, whether it be sports and school and homework, and it really does suck the light off.
It does.
Life
It does.
out of you. So,
I mean,
But
I
that's a good
remember.
thing, too.
I miss the feeling of that I was a girlfriend and this was a boyfriend, even though we were married. Because literally on the days off, we would stay in bed all day long. We'd get up, maybe get something to eat at midnight, go and grab something at the local diner, and that was our day off. And it was there was no stress. I feel this spontaneity is gone because there's so much pressure of time. Everything has to be done. They have to get to school. You have to do this. You only have
There's
this much.
always something. And I think also when we finally make it to date night,
You're exhausted.
you're always talking about the kids also. Like
Yeah.
Michael does give me a hard time about that, and I do try not to talk
So you're
much
giving her a
about-
hard time about talking about the
I
kids
wouldn't-
that you
I-
help create. That's not fair. Just saying.
that's right.
Someone did ask once, our three kids look so different. I was asked once if they have the same father. 'Cause
You
it-
asked. I have a
they were-
redhead and a guy that looks like he
Right.
just got off the boat
Yeah,
from
yours
Italy.
look
Are you
great.
kidding me?
That's
They're like
true.
same father. I'm like, yes, thank you very much. Last time I checked, but yeah, no, I think that's nuts too. So what
It was one of
stresses?
those moments
What
with me, myself, and Irene, right?
I know. So, but seriously, because of that, do you think that Do you think men and women stress over different things?
Oh my God! Michael's favorite saying is "He's going to be fine." He meaning one of our children. He's going to be fine. And whereas we stress about everything for sure with the kids, but I think yes in life.
Well, my
I think
son-
men can compartmentalize.
Yeah. Well, because they can only think of one thing at
Oh
a
my
time.
God,
They can only do
absolutely, yeah.
one thing at a time.
Right.
But no, I agree. I think that we do stress about different things. I mean, I stress about anything. If you can give me a topic, and I'll
Oh,
stress
yeah, no.
about it.
Oh yeah, Michael knows I stress absolutely.
What do you think,
think that's-
Mike? Do men
I
and
agree.
women stress differently?
We stress differently. I think it's I think the old adage, and this is obviously a generalization, but it's like kids. They're going to fall. They're going to slip. They're going to get bruises. They're going to get cuts. It's part of growing up. We were all kids at one point, right? And and when I say it's going to be fine, I think it's 99.999% of the time it's going to be fine, unless we're on a cruise ship in Cancun and our son's riding his bicycle and he flips the bike over and
Bone
breaks
out of
his arm.
skin.
Not a good time.
Yeah.
Then he's not going to be. Then he's not going to be fine. But he was fine.
But I
They
swear
he
you
was
said
fine.
he's
Thank
going to
you.
be fine as I'm freaking out.
But I will tell you, I understand that because when we were on the cruise ship, my biggest fear that they were going to fall
overboard.
overboard
Exactly.
the entire time. Like literally, think about it now, and my stomach just like flipped. I loved the whole cruise thing. It was the 3-day Disney cruise because I knew that's all I could take before I was just going to tell them that they just have to stay inside. It was
Cruising-
great. I did,
And the
I know.
cleanliness thing
I
is-
think you
Although we
cleanliness.
enjoyed. Yeah, speaking of cleanliness, I should just say something Michael can make fun of. When I get on the airplane, this is what we stress over too, cleanliness.
Okay.
And I get on the airplane with my bag of Clorox wipes.
Me too. I take them to the
Wiped-
hotel.
Oh, for absolutely. I wipe down the seat, my seat, if the kids are with me, the kids' seats.
Of course.
And if no one's with me, in a rare occasion, I wipe down the seats next to me before the people get in.
Yes. When they go into the hotel room and they jump on that
Every-
bed, I'm
oh
like,
my
"Get
god!
off that
Oh no!
thing." God
You
knows
gotta
what
rip
went on.
off. You gotta rip
Oh,
off the
honey.
comforter. You
I
gotta
would
rip
love
off
to
those
bring a
pillows.
swab and a UV light. It's just
no.
really bad, really, really bad. But men
Amy,
don't
I
think
have
about
to-
that.
I
They
have to
lie right
interject
down.
here.
Michael won't wipe
No big
his.
deal.
Michael won't wipe his airplane seat. And then the kids, if they're watching
I
him,
have
they
to-
don't want
I
to
have
wipe
to
off. But I
interject,
try to
lady.
make eye contact with as many people as I can as I'm wiping down. And I kid you not, they'll all ask for a wipe.
Of course they do.
I pass them to everyone.
Yeah, I have to interject.
A
but
little bit more crazy
I
than
still
me.
Can't figure out.
I'm very greedy with
I
my
still
wipes.
Can't figure out. Hello.
I'm here. Go ahead.
Oh, I said I still can't figure out how we had kids because I didn't allow her to, wipe my whole body down.
Oh, shut up. That's a whole different story. Speaking of which, I wanted to know, do you think, honestly, girl to girl, like nobody's listening, do you think girls like sex as much as men? Or do we like it more or less? Personally, love it. I should have been a dude.
Jamie, you're not a dude at all. Yes, I think. No, I don't think all women do. No.
Why do you think that is, Michael?
No, because I think. Well, go ahead.
Oh, and Abby, go ahead. Let Abby finish.
I was
her
going to
thought.
think women.
Why do you think?
I think we're exhausted. We're tired at the end of the day. We don't need anyone else grabbing at us, especially during the.
I disagree.
No, I'm not saying everyone,
No.
but I said I have quite a few friends who are like that. But I think it's an important connection between husband and wife.
I think it
to have
is. You
that.
can be tired, but I don't know. I'm always pepped up for that.
I think you need to
Amy,
make time.
You
Amy,
have-
have you always been pepped up for it? Have you always, or were there times in your life, or during certain, things with the kids, or with work, or with Noah's work, or that you just, for X amount of time?
No.
there's-
No.
No.
I have to be honest with you. It's something that I feel honestly.
You're-
I was a very late bloomer. So I think I'm making up for lost time, no joking aside. But I also think that is something to me very important in a relationship. And I think it is a very important connection to have with your mate. And I think that for me, I think that is a way to reconnect, a stress reducer
Stress relief. Oh yeah.
and burns a lot of calories, if you do it right. So I think that those things are really important. I think that I am a kind of person that, and most of the women that I know are very emotional, and that is a very emotional part of their relationship. And without it, I think that they feel less than. I think that they feel, and I can speak for myself. If that connection is not happening, I'm like, well, what's going on? Like, don't you think I'm pretty anymore? I think I don't necessarily feel. And this is my next question: do you feel sex is love? And I don't.
No,
I do not
absolutely
feel that way.
I believe
either.
making love is different than having sex.
Totally
Absolutely.
different. Totally different. But I also think that sometimes women in particular, and men too, but I think in my experience, women equate, well, I've had sex with him. That means I love him and then he loves me. Because I think women have sex because they fall in love. Where I don't know if necessarily, in my experience with my friends, if men have sex because they love a woman.
I know they're horny.
There you go.
Men are
She
so.
said it. I was
yeah.
trying
Oh
to be
my
nice.
god, no. There's no being nice. Men are very visual.
Yes. I agree.
Michael
with
knows
that.
if I come in my comfy pajamas, nothing is happening.
Yeah.
One of my dear friends who's married far less time than we are, gave me very good advice. You need to present yourself properly to your husband or your significant other. You don't go to bed in your husband's
I go to bed
undershirt
in my
and-
birthday suit. Do what you want. He doesn't
Yeah,
like
no,
lingerie.
Michael, yeah. But it kind of is nice sometimes to spice it up, put something on.
No, it doesn't like that.
No. Well, I guess you do each his own.
I know.
Yeah, sometimes it's much
Amy,
easier.
do you have any Amy? Do you have any nurses' outfits that you can borrow?
Oh, I do that every day.
Yeah, dressing up
I don't
isn't
want.
the
That's
thing.
the last thing I think he wants to see. He's yelling at them all day long.
Yeah, and you don't want him to make a connection between you and those
it's like,
nurses.
It's like
No,
being
he's with
married to
them
the
all.
gynecologist. You would have to vajazzle. So you don't want to do that. So I don't need him to come home with the,
The costume.
for a nurse.
See, this is Abby. Actually, she just made a very good point of why women control the sexual and love making of a relationship.
What does
because
that mean?
She just said that she knows that I know when she comes into bed and she's wearing her comfy pajamas, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, but maybe that could be a ruse. Did you ever think of that?
Maybe
No, it's definitely not a ruse.
It's not. See, I would do it as a
Definitely
ruse. I would do. I don't think that's a fair statement that women control, because maybe if you would have
Wait a minute, she
sexed
just
her
said
up
it.
before
She
bed,
just
she
said
wouldn't
it.
have worn the bad pajamas. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but before bed, they're the kids, and
Yeah,
there's
but you
the
don't
homework
have to.
and
You
dinner.
don't have to be. You could be sexual without having to be naked. You could do a lot of foreplay standing in the kitchen around the children. Then
Around the children,
They have
and
no
around
idea-
but around the dirty dishes and around the.
you could give that look, or do the
Oh, my God.
smile, or just say something.
Amy, that doesn't happen in our house because after all the dishes are clean, then Abby gets out the Clorox wipes and she starts.
Stop it!
No, I
No,
don't.
but ladies and gentlemen, give us a call, 1-888-565-1470. I'd be interested to know if that's how you feel. I think it's really an interesting concept. I think that foreplay starts the minute you open your eyes. I do.
Oh, I like that. That's
I
a
do.
nice idea.
I really, really
But I think that's
do.
why it's so important too that you get away with your significant other, like away from the stresses, especially if you have kids.
I
Even if
sometimes
it's just
want to go away to go to sleep, because
Yeah.
I never get to sleep at home.
All right, but if you're paying to have a hotel room to sleep, you need to do more than just sleep.
No, well,
But-
of course you do. But I'm just saying.
But it is
I
nice
think
to-
it is. It's just nice to be that.
And that's where
feeling.
we go to the Boca Beach Club. Actually, we used to go.
Such a
Yeah, at
great
least
place.
once or twice.
I'm
a
telling
year.
you, Valentine's Day is not the same after you go there. Are we breaking, Ken? I hear music. Are we breaking yet? No. Okay. All right. I guess we're not breaking. So no, seriously, I think that that's very important. I really, really do. So you
But
think?
date night, regardless, is important.
See,
Back
that
to
is.
that.
Let me just say that I
yeah.
admire you guys
Oh,
because
no.
you guys do date night. Noah
We are
and
good
I
about
just
that.
started to do
I
date
know.
night.
Listen,
I'm
I
bad
think,
at
yeah,
that.
and I think as men and women, we go out, whether we work out in the workforce, whether we're stay-at-home moms or dads, there's eye candy everywhere, and I don't care what people say.
Hey, take it easy.
For men and women.
No, for
son,
men
let me
and
tell you
women,
something.
absolutely. But
I
I
saw
think
a lot
you-
of eye candy yesterday at that car show.
No, but it's true. And I think marriage is an incredibly difficult proposition. It's amazing, but it's difficult and you have to work at it. And it takes time and effort, and you need to put that effort into your marriage.
Or
Meaning
any
you need-
relationship,
or
not
any-
just
right,
a
Not just a
marriage.
marriage for sure. Boyfriend, girlfriend, anything. You're not going to get to the marriage stage if you don't put it in
And
as
sometimes
boyfriend,
that's okay,
girlfriend.
too.
Yeah. But you absolutely, I advocate to everyone, even if it's just a couple hours in the afternoon, every single week, you must do it.
I think you should be doing other things in the afternoon if you want my opinion, but I'm not going to say anything.
See, but you can do that when you're
Right.
having your date day. It doesn't have to be a
Exactly.
date night. It could be a date day.
Yeah, especially when the kids aren't home. That's awesome sauce. You know what I'm saying? What do you think, Mike?
I think during the morning, during the afternoon, during the evening, middle of the night, it's all good.
There you go. I agree. I do. I like to be awakened with that. I think
you
that's
need
a
more
lot.
sleep, Missy. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, I miss sleep for that. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we need
but I do. I think it's important. I think we make a good point though. Sex for us is love. I think not
Oh, I
for
think
all
so,
women,
too.
not for everybody. No, that's a stupid statement to say. I think we should say that sex can be equated for both men and women as love, and it's not necessarily the case.
Absolutely. However, women do get horny too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
There's some days
So we
you just want to be
Absolutely.
a girl and not worry about being a mother and a wife. You just want to get busy. I agree. So what do you think frustrates you about your husband or your mate? What are the things that frustrate you?
When they don't listen to what we're saying.
Meaning, explain.
Meaning if I'm trying to tell him a problem, like a couple days ago,
All the dirt's
Yeah.
coming out, Mikey.
no, an incident happened. at school, and I was stressed about it, and I called Michael, and it was early in the morning. But regardless, I wanted to tell him, and he just didn't want to. I love you, Julie, but he didn't want to hear it. I think men don't want to hear so much emotional stuff, or at least Latin men. No offense.
Well,
but
no,
maybe
I
Latin
think
men.
I have to. Well, I'm not married. Yes.
That's not true.
Oh my God! It totally
No,
is.
I am not married to a Latin man, but I am telling you, like we have 3 bulbs left in our chandelier that's in our bathroom. I've been asking him. I'm short, even on a ladder, can't reach
Right.
it. 6 months I've been asking him.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. Don't worry, I got
Right.
it. I got it. And it irritates me because if they tell you to, I don't have any more shampoo. It is there
Look
the
at these
minute they
slut.
get home.
Yes.
It's there. There's no waiting. I don't like to wait. It's very annoying.
Yeah.
If I ask you to do something, it better get done.
Yeah.
That's my big point of
But one of
consternation.
my best friend in Santo Domingo, who hopefully is listening, told me many years ago, you just don't ask for anything, then you can never be disappointed. You just do
that's
it
a
yourself.
crappy way to look at
You just
life.
don't ask.
No, I gotta ask.
No, because this way you're
I
self-sufficient.
can't
You're
reach
not
the damn
dependent. You do it
chandelier.
yourself.
Then I called the man. I called the electrician, James. He's such a nice man. But anyway, we have Mike. Can you hold on? We have John Walsh on the phone. John,
Hello,
how are you,
Hi,
my
John.
friend?
I'm doing well. How are you guys doing?
I'm good. I was talking to Mike today, and I was like, Mike always hogs you when you come on the show. But I have a question to ask you, and I want to know what you feel. As a woman who is not the breadwinner of my family, but works, what happened? Do you help women? Like if you put a little nest egg away, or you suddenly find yourself single, do you help women who really don't understand about the stocks and stuff like that, like me? Can you help us and direct us to the right way of how to invest our money and make our money grow?
Our mad money.
Our mad money.
Well, to answer your question, I do want to say this. I mean, women are pretty sophisticated today. I mean, in terms of in general, and so I think that there's plenty of professional women out there.
I agree,
Women
but
really
I'm
know-
not.
No, I get it. So to answer your question, yes. I do want to make it clear, though. So what we're dealing with is not securities. We're dealing with commodities.
Commodities.
Managed futures. And yes, I think that it's a prudent aspect to have a percentage of your retirement or any other funds that you're setting aside in managed products. And I say 10%, 5%, 15%, not a large percentage, but something that you're looking for, something that might not be correlated to the stock market. So yes, to answer your question.
Okay, so it's because it is a very intimidating prospect for somebody like me. I don't know about you, Abby, but I don't really understand all that. But you want to make your little mad money grow for you in commodities and stuff like that. So I think it's important that they can feel comfortable with somebody like you and be able to call you or meet with you and say, "Hey, John, what do I do?"
Well, that's the important thing. And so what we do is we want to take some time, talk to somebody, set out some goals, get a little understanding of where they're at, what their ideas are, what their goals are, and look at something that's fitting and matches up with the expectation, and also the risk parameter, obviously. So yes, and it does take some time. People don't need to be intimidated by investing. What they need to do is get some education and understanding, and deal with somebody that's willing to work with them. And be it in securities, be it in commodities, be it in anything that you do, you should have somebody that's willing to spend some time and do things right for you. So yes, to answer your question, that's what we enjoy doing. That's what we want to do. And I believe that's what we're good at.
John, I have a question. Do you have to have a lot of money to do this? Or can you have like a little tiny nest egg?
Well, and that's somewhat of a relative question, but you can have a nest egg, and so. But I also say I think that investing in commodities is something that someone should have a certain amount of excess capital to be able to do it, so to speak.
Okay.
But you can invest in with a CTA for as little as $15,000 or $20,000. So to answer your question, yes, less than that, I would say. Probably not necessarily prudent, but I would say with as little as 15 to 20,000, there are CTAs that have track records, a longer-term track record, and so you're dealing with people that have a defined track record that is audited and you can review that, and we would sit and talk to somebody about that and go through that with them and explain any questions that they might have.
That's very good. How do they reach you, John?
1-800-993-5449 or info at walshtrading.com.
All right, fantastic. John, thank you so much. I'm going to call you myself, actually.
Look forward to that.
All right, John, I'll talk to you
John.
soon. Thanks for calling in.
Bye.
Okay, ladies.
Bye.
I should just say John has been in my life as long as Michael. We
Oh.
met. Yeah, we met. I met John and Michael the same night. And
Did you, oh, that was that infamous night.
that was the night we met. They are
Very
two peas in a pod
interesting.
and two of the most honest, trustworthy people you can ever set your eyes on. So anyone interested in investing, not a plug for John, but you could totally trust him.
All right, there
Trust
you go.
nest egg or big egg.
In the lieu of Valentine's Day, and I'm going to eat a strawberry on air, what are you into the whole Valentine's Day thing? And what do you expect from your Valentine?
Well, clearly not, because my Valentine will be with his other Valentine tomorrow in Wandolio. So I shall be taking my three little Valentines and my mom out to dinner. No, I think it is a Hallmark holiday. Michael does not need to send me flowers. He does know the two things that I'm thinking about, in addition to my carpet cleaning. Very practical.
Yeah, I like that. I like vacuums and stuff.
No, but I do. It definitely is a Hallmark holiday. But with that said, it is kind of nice to get a card. I don't think you need to get a big gift.
See, I agree with you. I think cards are so awesome because
Yes.
that takes work. You have to go to the store. You have to read the card.
Read it.
You have to write something in it.
Yes.
Sign your name. Then you got to bring it back to the person. That's a lot of thought. It's a
But it
very
is nice.
important thing to me.
Michael's
Cards.
really good about writing nice messages.
Aw.
And I'm good about giving him cards. By the
Yeah,
way.
me too. We are too. So, Mike, what do you think? What do you want for
Amy-
Valentine's Day? G-string? What?
Yeah, I really love. Yeah, wants to get her the carpets clean because that might mean we're going to get busy on the carpet.
That's the way I like
Yeah,
to
on our
think.
clean carpet. That
On
may
your
be
clean
nice.
carpet. You don't know Clorox wipes necessary.
Right. Right.
No, but it's true.
I know we'll get busy if Abby's on the on the floor cleaning the carpet with her Clorox wipes. Then I know it might be one of the fun nights.
Well, now we have a dog that's pooping on some of the carpet.
Yeah,
so we
isn't that
need-
a good?
we do
That's
need
a good
to-
time. That's a
yeah.
really good time. That's
watch that.
Pets. are
Oh,
just
what
fun.
about? Okay, I have a topic. What about a pet on the bed?
My pets go
For a
on the
husband
bed?
and wife- Oh,
They go on the bed, but I have a
Oh.
special blanket for them that they could only go on that blanket when they're on the bed.
No, but there are two issues. One is the cleanliness issue, the sanitation, and the other one is how do you have sex with a pet on the
Oh
bed?
no, I can't do
That's
it with
just-
the pet. I can't even do it with them in the room. If
That-
they're, I feel like they're looking at me.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I don't like. I
They're
don't like
smart.
that.
They know what's going on. Like
You think
can't-
they know?
Yes, they
Mike,
know.
you think they know? You think Charlie knows?
Charlie, no.
Yeah.
Well, no, we haven't done. No, I can't. I told Michael no. We went away. Jack and Patrick and I went a week and a half ago to Denver, and I have a no pet on the bed. This is our first pet as a married couple, besides some fish and some turtles. And so the two little ones and I went to Denver, and I come back, and there she is. There he is. She is in the bed.
Oh yeah.
No, she can't be in the bed. Now she doesn't want to leave the bed.
I can't do the bed. They can be on the bed, but not during the fun times. They can't. Anyway, we have 1 minute left. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving. Happy Valentine's. What's on my drinking? Happy Valentine's Day. And
safe.
thank you for tuning in. Be safe. Treat each other nicely, not just on Valentine's Day. Make her feel special.
Bye,
Make him
guys.
feel
Have
special.
a great Valentine's Day to you both.
All right,
Enjoy your
sweetie.
home.
Take care, and we'll see you next week. Next week, we will be talking about crazy things. Give us a call, 1-888-565-1470. Look for us on Facebook. He said, she said, South Florida style. Have a good night. We'll see you soon.
Bye, Adam.
You've been listening to and watching He Said, She Said South Florida Style. Join us every Monday at 6:30 p.m. on AM 1470 WNN and 95.3 FM. Or watch live on Facebook, Periscope, or AMP2 TV to talk about hot topics and what makes opposites attract. The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were